The heat is on the street. The heat is on. The heat is on, kids. It is already warm in Los Angeles. Good morning. So I had a choice between cooking, which I'm not going to cook because my kitchen has a gas stove. It just gets too hot. I was like, nope, not doing it. So I got to decide. I got to order food, I guess. It's like I'm like always spending money. So I got to do that. But I'm not cooking on my own. No, it's too hot. I did buy some stuff the other day that's frozen. I can just put in the microwave. So get all this up there, all the different things. See who comes on. One person's watching. I got 2 likes already. I love it. Yes, the heat is on, kids. It is on the street. I'm obviously quoting a Glenn Frey song from Beverly Hills Cop. With the Beverly Hills Cop 2. Can't remember which one it is. Electric Boogaloo. Just kidding. I'm out here and it's hot already. Let's do a check. Let's do a weather check at 8:48 a.m. on August 30th. I can't use the August 30th. I keep thinking we have more days, but we don't. It's already 74 degrees in Inglewood. Already. Yeah, we're not even done. Not even done. Not even nearly done. I am here. Speaking of the heat wave, my house is very hot. So I have a fan on. I have one fan on right now. It's fine. My room is okay. But it will get hotter. My kitchen faces a bunch of windows. And so that's why I don't really cook when it's really hot, because it gets really hot in there. So I have to order food. Of course, just it's money. It's everything's money. Everything is money, of course, right? Everything's money. But I can't cook my kitchen. My kitchen's too hot. Even when I have the burners on just like to warm some water or something, the kitchen gets super hot. It's just too much. I know, like first world problems, but it's just too much. So I'm like, so I guess I have to order some food. That's all. It's one thing or something else, right? Money's always going out. Always going out. Good morning, Nikisha. Good morning, good morning, good morning. But that's that. So I won't be, I did all my laundry already. We have excessive heat wave happening in California starting today. Got that taken care of. So I have no laundry to do for the rest of the week. All good. I was going to go to Sacramento to see my kids this weekend. But you think it's going to be hot here in Los Angeles? Why is the weather in Sacramento the days I'm supposed to be there? 111, 115, 112. Nah, I was like, nah. I told my daughter I canceled. So sorry, kids. Papa Jamie ain't not coming to no Sacramento when it's 115, 111. That don't sound good. That don't feel good. I'm like, well, I don't care if we have air conditioning. Because I still have to be outside at some point. I have to go somewhere to still be out in it at some point to get to this place. And I don't like all that air conditioning. It makes me sick after a while going in and out of houses that have major air conditioning. Then it's hot. Major air conditioning in the car. Then it's hot. I get sick. I was like, I don't want to get sick. I don't want to. It just does not sound fun at all. And I don't be sitting. I'm already stuck in a house all day long here. I don't want to go somewhere and just be stuck in a house because it's hot outside. So I said, cancel. I'm going to go next week when it's cooler. It goes back down to the 80s. It's like I can do 80s. I can even do mid to low 90s. But after 100, nah. You saw in the news that LA residents are upset that celebrities are going to. I didn't even know about. I see LA's so big. I didn't know about that part. I just know, Nikisha, we're about to be. We are on water restriction out here. This is crazy. We're on water restriction. Isn't that crazy? So, like my garden, I take my leftover water from when I wash my dishes and stuff. Because I don't have a dishwasher. I take that water and use it to water my plants. I have little jugs and I actually just fill them up, and I go to each plant and I water them. Each plant, because it conserves. You have to conserve water. We can water twice a week right now. No sprinklers. They're starting September 6th through the 20th. We have to not water at all. Oh, it's crazy. Keisha girl, it's like dog eat dog world out here. It's like Mad Max out here with the water. Shit. Thank you, my choose hope. I'm choosing hope because I have nothing else left. Yeah, it's like Lord of the Flies out here. We're all trying to hold on. My poor plants. It's crazy talk. Like crazy. I'm gonna answer this email really quick, you guys. This is the whole. Just hold on. So I get advice to somebody. Always give advice to people. I know. And the Keisha, the way they said it, girl, they were like, so you cannot water for 2 weeks. Your plants won't die. I was like, they were so bitchy. You may get a little brown on your lawn, but you'll live. I was like, dang, they had no shame. I'm all plants are living things, bitches. They are living things. Shit. So I'm gonna water what the fuck I do, but I'm not gonna water crazy, of course. It is crazy out here. We're in a drought. Come on, people. We need some water. We had no rain, none. Like a year. Come on, we need some water. I need some wetness. Oh, I do need some wetness in my life too. That's another story, but it needs to be out. It needs to be out here. This is a morning show, so I don't want to say that. But still, it's as dry as a bone. I need to shave, you guys. I need to shave. So it's kind of crazy out here with the water and shit. But we're trying to work it out. So I have this idea, you guys. So this weekend is Labor Day weekend. So on Sunday, I'm releasing a Sunday soap block, you guys. You go, Sunday soap block? How much you guys are coming back? It's not going to be us. We're trying something else. I have talked to a few people in the industry who are soap experts. And I'm asking each of them for an interview, talk about why they love that particular show. So we're gonna have a Sunday soap block this weekend, but it won't be me. It won't be like my co-host and me. It'll be someone you maybe know or don't know. So I recorded the Y and R one. I'm going to record the bold one tonight, and I asked something for GH. So they'll be released. They'll be released like the show they were coming out. But it's going to be a show with the fans talking about why they like their show. So that should be we're trying this out. It should be very interesting. We'll see what the numbers are going to be like and everything. It's no substitute for me and Frank and Lucretia, everybody. But it's a little so you guys are going to get a little something this weekend for fun. And since you are my family and you are my gauge of what works and doesn't work, you can tell me if you like it or not. So 3 shows. There's going to be a Bone Behold Me Spotlight, Wine Army Spotlight, and GH Me Spotlight this weekend. Not with us, but it's going to be with some people you may know. And you get to see kind of what they think about their show. And it's very interesting. It'll be very interesting. So it's an interesting idea. So let's try this out. The one for Y&R is good. Me and the person, I'm not going to tell you who they are yet. Me and the person, we had a great conversation. And it was fun. And if you're a Shamar Moore fan or whatever, we really talk Shamar Moore on that one. And Drusilla fan, we talk Drusilla. Victoria Rowell. So it's a good one. So the person I have for Bold is really good. You all know this person. And then GH, I asked somebody, so you guys know. So I'm waiting to hear back from that person. So it's a little experiment. See, that's what I do for you guys. I'm always like, what can I do for you guys? I'm not going to be here. I'm not, I would take the weekend just to maybe relax, do some stuff around the house. But it's going to be super hot here, so you can't really want to do too much. I don't want to get dehydrated or whatever. But I always think of stuff for you guys. Like, what can I still give the fans? I'm Beauty Fashions. Hi to Keisha. Hi, Kirsten. Wait, just something for you guys. So I think we could fun. And because someone in here yesterday brought that up about fans. coming on the show and stuff. So I thought, here's one way of, if I could sit just me and a fan, talk about why we like the show, ask them some questions. We'll see how that goes. That could be fun first. And then maybe we'll graduate to live when they come on the live show. But unfortunately, I have to vet people and screen people, right? You can't just like anybody on these shows. We could an interesting show, I guess. Hi, eyes only, for your eyes only. I just thought about that today. For your eyes only, in the movie For Your Eyes Only. So yeah, so a little something. I'm always trying to think of something exciting, some of the things to do. Of course, this week we have the She-Hulk after show, which is doing very well for us. Way back on Thursday nights, 8 p.m. That's the only show I have. That's one of the shows that are out. My Coffee and Conversation is doing very well today, audio. So check that out. Coffee and Conversation, James and Melissa. We have a lot of great conversations. We do. We have a lot of fun. We get into it. We just recorded a 2-part episode coming up later in September. And it's hilarious, but also serious. Just two friends talking. So you're gonna check it out. It's called Coffee and Conversation. It's called Coffee and Conversation with James and Melissa. Flomo's been on there. Tony Moore's been on there a couple times. Some of her friends have been on. I get Candace on there if she could do a morning. We always record in the morning. And it's just a lot of fun. We do every Monday. Every Monday it comes out, but it's doing really well today for some reason. Forgotten Hollywood, the cast for our big hit shows. It's out to a lot of help. I released an episode of that. And I released a little promo that'll be out too. I got to remind myself to, so I'm trying, kids. I'm trying. I give you guys a little something. I give you guys a little something. A little something, something. So how's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody doing this morning? I'll ask you guys. I'm going to turn the tables on you. What are you doing? What's going on? It is, it's almost the end of August. It's almost the end of August. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm sharing something. That's good. Okay. Thank you, Kirsten. I'm glad you listened. Was one of your friends recently on YNR? I don't know. Was one of my friends recently on YNR? I don't know. Tell me what. Continue that questioning, that line of questioning. Yeah, I just put the promo. I was just sharing the promo right now, Kirsten. I've got to share this morning. You're doing good. Eyes only. Where do you? What part of the country do you live, or what part of the world do you live? I should say part of the country where you live. Was one of my friends on YNR? No, I had a friend who was on Days. I'll be on Salem. I have all kind of friends on. Well, I have friends on YNR. I know people on there. But I don't know. I think I want to know more of that question. I know the typing, it takes a while to get to me. You're in Texas. Okay, so you're not far away. You're in Texas. And how are you able to be on the chat with me? So it's 11 o'clock your time. You have a job. It's like later in the evening. You'll tell me all your business. I'm just kind of curious. I was curious how folks can watch you this time of morning. Like, do you work later? Do you work from home? Are you working? Are you sneaking me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I decided to share it. I forgot to share it. I just put it out there. Yes. Let's see. James got sexy for us today. Oh, you think I'm sexy? Oh my God, I haven't even washed my face. Drinking coffee. My hair is crazy in a bun. I'm wearing a tank top just because it's hot. But I'll take a B for ashes. I'll take the compliments. No one ever calls me sexy anymore. I'm just an old man sitting at home creating content. My gray beard. Like, dude, you're on disability. Okay. Okay. I know a lot of people who have disability can't work. But I'm glad you have internet, you can actually watch me, so that's good. Okay. I can help entertain you while you're at home. But I know that can be tough. I know that can be tough. I was out for a year. I mean, people are out longer than that, but I was out for a year, and I can tell for that year it was tough. It was totally tough out there. Well, you're in Texas. So Texas is not as expensive as California, I don't think, yet, right? I don't think it's expensive. I think it's getting expensive, not as expensive as California. We're outrageous out here. Outrageous. Let people watching. So I know some can't talk because they're watching or listening in or whatever. But the ones around here. And be fast, remind me where you're from. I know where Kirsten's from. I think I know where Nikisha's from, but remind me, be fast, where you're from. While you guys are doing that, I have a new book coming out in September, early September, probably later this week or anyway. A new book called Second Wife, New Stepmother, First Stepmother, and it's actually part autobiography from my journals. So you want to learn more about James Lott Jr. in his teenage years. It's the first of a series, and I finished it. I just finished the cover and I submitted it, so it should be coming out later this week, probably, or next week. But that'll be coming out soon. So a new book from James Lott Jr. I wasn't planning. I'm writing an organizing book. It's taking me a while to write that book, but this book kind of came out of nowhere. So I was like, okay. Oh, you like older men? This is all you'll never find. Well, that's fine. Us older men, we like to be admired. So thank you. Not easy. But this was all a necessity today. But I will take the compliments. I will let you shower me with them. I will take them. Because there's some days I feel like, ugh, I don't know, there's nothing happening. Nothing going on but the rent. I always say nothing going on about the rent. And then some days people like you say things like this, and it makes me really happy. Out there. So I have a new book, new music coming out, new book. I have a new song coming out in September too, a Christmas song. It's called House of Frost. It's fun. I like it a lot. I like the music. I just finished a video for my artist. It's really good. That'll be coming out in September. It's really good. I got all kinds of stuff going on. I've been like working all the time. Trying to take time off in between. Like I was in the garden for 3 hours the other day, and I actually sat on I have a video of me sitting on my front porch. There was like nothing like it. I just sat out there, and just the weather was actually nice. I don't think I'm probably, Oh, thank you. My coffee conversation promo. Thank you. You're always on it, girl. Always on it. I'm drinking. Oh, somebody asked me. My friends already say I'm an old soul. Okay. When I was younger, I was kind of older. As I got older, I feel younger. I feel like it's switched. I feel like it's switched. But back to eyes only. I would say, so was one of my friends on as a counselor? Was that the question you were asking? But actually, I mean, I had nobody come on that I know of that's a friend, like a regular friend of mine, come on the show recently. I just watched yesterday's YNR. It was good. I love Diane and Nikki. Oh my god! I mean, Diane and Nikki. That was good. She did that. Yeah, I don't think so. Unless I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I did. I don't know. Eyes only. I know so many people now. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of my friend circle. I don't think it was anybody from my friend circle. It was somebody I may know the person. I may know them. I don't know. I know. That sounds so bougie, didn't it? I know so many people. I mean like that. I just been like, I know a lot of people. Come on. And some are not A-list actors. They do the character actors that do stuff. Like my buddy David Loutman, who's in a million commercials right now. My other friend, Brett Bailey's in a million commercials. Oh my god, if I should use his face, you'd be like, oh my god, I've seen him before. And I remember him when he was just starting out, kind of. So, well, not like just starting out, but like he was early in, and he did a couple of indie stuff projects, and he's just such a nice guy. Sally's therapist usually belongs to. Oh no, yeah, no. I don't think so. Oh, you think Tammy Govea? No, I think all right, that was them. They weren't on. Trust me, we'd be promoting the F out of that. If they were there. Anybody like that, I would know. We would be promoting the F out of that. So no. But Tammy was on Days of Our Lives once. She has speaking lines. So, and I'm still trying to get. I'm trying to still get on. I'm still trying to get on Bold and the Beautiful still. So we talked to him. That's so funny. Janice Redinger, thank you. Hello. Good afternoon to you. It's morning for me. Good afternoon to you. Where you are. Good morning. This is Chemo Beauty. Good morning. 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 We are just anticipating the heat. It's getting hot here in California. They're worried about rolling blackouts and water outages and all kind of stuff out here. It is like just like I said, it's dystopia out here. We're trying to hold on. Trying to hold on. I am. So you guys, I have an interview at 11, and I'm not prepared. I'm kind of prepared, but not really. I said yes, and I was like, sure. And usually I can pull it together. I have some notes and stuff, but I'm just like, I don't know how I'm going to do this interview. I really don't. And I don't even think anything more. There's nothing more I can do to prepare either. I don't think there's anything more I can do. So we're going to just pray to the interviewing gods. I pull it together as I usually do. Usually I do. Every once in a while I've had a bad interview. Well, I've had some bad ones. But we're gonna try to work it out, kids. We're gonna try to work it out, I guess, today. Because I have one later, and that one too, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I booked these things a long time ago, and I'm like, I didn't prepare. But I'm gonna come through. I don't know if you saw on Twitter this morning, Eric Brain retweeted our interview and said, James sure knows a lot. She did with Meredith Scott. She did back in the day. That's fun, great, Kirsty. Yeah, you remember all that. Yeah, she did. I miss Meredith Scott Lynn. I love her. But we're gonna pull it together. We're gonna work it out. I'm a professional. I'm a trained professional. I am going to work it out somehow. I see that. Well, see, that's the thing. That's all kind of the fun part is that I keep saying I want to be her assistant. And if it was like I'm near at my desk. And I love the Marie Brown thing. It was really funny. But I thought, why not? I'm like, I should come on at least once, maybe a couple times as her assistant, just for fun. Lindsay was just never there. I think there's a whole bit right there that it's just screaming to happen. So yes, I'm setting up the description while I'm talking to you guys. Sorry, I'm just getting this stuff out. There's like 10,000 things I have to do now just to come online, you guys. But I love it. That's why I'm here. I love it. 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 This is my new little screen too. I'm trying out different screens for fun. Everybody liked TV. That was fun. Now I'm in a theater. I'm just I'll just try it. This is all fun. They was trying out. We'll see what happens. You never know which one will take or not. Okay, let's do that. That's what you guys are saying. You never know. Is there Albert in here? Is Albert in here? Did I miss Albert in here? He's all good evening. What about good evening, Albert? What time are you at? He's at work. I'm like the screen. The screen's kind of fun. Albert, I might be sending you an email for something. If the person I asked first does not come through, I might be asking you next. That's all I can say online here right now. I'll explain the project to you later. Just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. People just walking. I know people just walk in her office. That's what's so funny. There's a joke going on there. And since Chris and I are friends off camera, Casey, the producer, saw that. He goes, And I go, yeah. I'm like, that Lindsay chick's never there. She's always looking for an assistant. And it'd be kind of funny if one day it's me. It'd be kind of funny because I said I want to be with her or Sean Kanan, my other buddy, but Sean already has a guy he talks to. That guy, he's like the buddy that works with them. He's at the bar, he's always talking to him. So he already got somebody. So I was like, Carter says I should work with him. Lawrence says I should work with him. Now that he's losing Quinn, I could be a person he could talk to. So it's like a lot of options. I have a lot of friends on Bold. So I was like, I have a lot of friends. And I would work with any of them. I mean, I just be honest with any of them. It's like I know I'm not an actor. I just play one on TV. But I would love to. But for me to have a small role on a soap opera, just to say I did it, make me very happy. I've had a lot of opportunities, and I've checked off a lot of things off my list. I've been in movies, I've been in TV shows, I've been on TV shows on network, I've been in TV shows on streaming, I've been TV shows in YouTube, I've been in movies, I've done commercials, I've been in national commercials, I've done hand modeling. You know, I've kind of hit all the different areas in entertainment. But I think it would just be fun. It'd just be fun. It's to be on a soap opera. Just give me a little. I've never even done background soaps. It'd be kind of fun. And luckily, because I live here in LA and I live near Television City, like I literally live like 20 minutes away, 15 minutes away. I could be right there. And I've been on set, off camera. I've been on set, so I've been to the set. I've been to a Y&R set. So, but I would love to. And it's a trip. When you go to Y&R set, it's a trip. It's way smaller than you think. I've been to GH2, way smaller. But I'm just like, I would love to be on a soap just for something. Like I say, I've done a soap opera. Get into their universe, like Tony Moore. I've done game shows. I made history at Jimmy Kimmel. Tony was like James. I know Brick. I would love to be, and he's tall. Stephen A. Smith is way taller than I am in real life. I've seen him. Tony's like James. You could be a question on Jeopardy. That's how historic you were on Jimmy Kimmel. I go, oh my God, I could be a question on Jeopardy because they say who was the first guest during the pandemic in the audience on Jimmy Kimmel? Ding, James Lott Jr. That's me. I could be a Jeopardy. If I'm ever a Jeopardy question, I will fall out. But I did. I made history. I made television history. But I'm still in shock over that. I've also gone viral on TikTok. And also, I have a video that's over like 80 million already right now. Yeah, it's on Jimmy Kimmel. Eyes Only. May 12th last year, which was 2 days after my birthday. You can see it. It's on my channel. You can see it everywhere. You just go to Jimmy Kimmel everywhere. They were told that they could have one guest. There was no one in the audience. None of late night had anybody in the audience. For a whole year and a half, there was no audience. It was all just the staff and them. And none of the talk shows had an audience yet. So Jimmy Kimmel's people said they were allowed to bring one person into the studio because at the El Capitan, here's a little behind the scenes. At the El Capitan Theater, they could have they said that the owners said you could have up to 38 people, 39 people in the building at one time during the heavy part of the pandemic. So you had 37. So you bring one person, 38. I got a phone call saying, James, you want to make history on television? I go, what do I have to do? And they go, we have no idea, but we want you to come down and be the guest on Jimmy Kimmel. You'll be the guest in the audience. I was vaccinated. I said I'd wear a mask. I took a COVID test day before. And literally, like 2 days later, it was on my birthday, I got the phone call. 2 days later, I have a handler. I'm being ushered into the guest entrance. They gave me a dressing room. And let me show you something. I'll be right back. Okay. Everybody, hold on. Because some people may have seen this. I'm going to show you something. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay. This was on my dressing room door. It says Jimmy Kimmel, James Live. It's just a James Live Jr., but it's fine. But Jimmy Kimmel Live, James. I had a door on the dressing room, my own dressing room with a basket of goodies and all this stuff. And then here is, you guys, here is the guest thing for that night. It was Wanda Sykes. She talked to me on camera. Max Mangella, and he's on a guest, and he goes, and James, and that's Jimmy Kimmel's signature. And if you look at my profile picture on certain places, you'll see it's me and Jimmy. But this was actually the show rundown, and he let me have it, and he signed it. So I had my own dressing room, everything. It was very surreal. It was very, very surreal. Hi, Sugarless Twain. Some latte lotties like that. It was a lot. I wanted to cry. I got hair and makeup. I was the only person in the actual audience person. So I made history in late night television. I was the first guest back on any of the shows. So weird shit like that happens. Like I'm upset because I'm working hard in this business and I can't make it. I'm trying to make money and all this stuff. And then I get this opportunity. I got paid for being on there also. I got paid to be on there. And he talked to me the whole night. So I'm on the whole episode. So May 12th episode, Wanda Sykes, who was the guest, she talked to me. I have clips on my YouTube. I have clips on my TikTok. He included me he introduced me, included me on the intro. And I have to say the famous line at the end, sorry, Matt Damon, we ran out of time. Because they wanted me to be more of like a regular person. They didn't really need me. I mean, if you went to my website, you'd see I do all kinds of stuff. They didn't want it to seem like I was just acting, because I wasn't acting. So because my other business is organizing and life coaching, which I do for a living, I said I'll go. They said go with being an organizer. And what's funny is my organizer website crashed. I got so much business as an organizer because my life up until last year was mostly organizing. This stuff was fun. I made no money off this stuff. It was fun doing it, but that was all organized. All my money was from organizing. All that led me to be able to do this for fun all these years. I would get paid for things here and there, but like for the most part, I was just doing it for free. That's why. But COVID has cleared that out now. COVID has made it horrible. You can't get people's houses. So that's why I'm not doing any organizing anymore. I'm actually transitioning into teaching organizing, but that's why I ask for money all the time on here, because I'm like, this is now what I switched it. Now I'm doing this full time. That's why my Cash App is up. That's why I started Buy Me a Coffee this year. I started the threadless.com. I started the Patreon. And I started the super chats. All that's because I'm not making money doing that anymore. The pandemic changed all that. It made everything horrible. So the clients were getting COVID and they couldn't do it anymore. So it just got crazier. So now, and my own health. So now that's why I'm here. I was going, please give me some cash. Please do this. Please do this. Because I don't. But up until then, I was a full-time organizer and certified life coach. So it gives you a little background on why I'm on here. So sure, that's why I didn't tell them that. It was all about me being like a regular person coming on to the show, and it worked. They had never seen. I saw the responses. They had never seen the kind of response to me that they've seen any other guests. They said it was 99% positive, which is so weird, right? How's about how everything's so negative? How in the soaps I get trashed. But on that major network, they all loved me. They wanted me on the show. They wanted me back. It was amazing. They still talk about me. So for the 1 year anniversary, there was talk and getting back. But Jimmy got COVID twice. They got twice. He got it twice. So we missed it. So maybe at some point I'll be back on the show. They say I'm part of the family. They follow me on Instagram and stuff. They're like, they don't follow anybody. They follow I'm part of the family. And when I put up the anniversary, they liked it and everything. And so I think it's coming. I want to get back on the show. But I want to be back on the show with Jimmy. They have guest hosts, but I want to be back on the show when he's on the show. But there was only one person called me fat, but no one believed I was 52. They all thought I was younger, and it was my laugh. I mean, everything was, I was just like, oh my God. And I had to wear a mask the whole time. So they were really, Jimmy was pissed. He was pissed. I had to wear a mask. So it was one of the best experiences of my life. So that's the Jimmy Kimmel experience that I did. And so I made history. So Eyes Only, able to answer your question. I got that. So yes. And then at the same time, earlier that year, on January 6th, and then well, it was 7th, and then in that summer, I was on Let's Make a Deal as dressed as a taco, and I got to do my Darth Vader impression with Wayne Brady on national. And I want to tell you something. It's one thing to be on YouTube. It's one thing to be on other indie channels. But when you're on a mainstream network show, it's very different. You get attention in ways it's I don't say being on a soap be really interesting because it's very much they watch Jimmy Kimmel every night. They watch Let's Make a Deal every day, just like the soaps. I still get recognized. People still like, you're that guy for the guest, or you're the guy who's taco all the time. And it's weird on the street. So I'll get recognized for those appearances, it's just one-time appearance in each. It is a very different world. It really elevated my next level of stuff. So I'm grateful to Jimmy. I'm grateful to Wayne and all them over there. It was, and then last year also I went viral, which I'm still viral, over my bread refrigerator video. So if you haven't seen that video, it's 8 seconds long. It's the dumbest thing on earth. And I released it last February, and it's over a year old now, in February. And it just exploded. I think right now it's at 80 million views. Baller Alert got a hold of it. Jaleel White got a hold of it. My grandchildren are like, we saw your video. People are still sending me, like, I saw you on this thing. I saw you on Army Fails. And I mean, the video, people on the street sometimes going to be like, you're the bread and refrigerator guy. I mean, like, they completely, it's just gone. It went crazy. So I've had several viral moments that are very strange to me. And then I do get recognized sometimes for being on Audition Days or GH Community Spotlight. I do get a few of those too. So it's like it's weird. Like I said yesterday, most famous unfamous person in Hollywood. I'm not famous, but people do know me, and that's the thing about this business now. It's so wide. You could be huge on something, and I've never heard of you before, right? There are shows that are like this Yellowstone, all that, which I still gotta watch. It's huge. I've never seen an episode, but there's a whole world that loves that show. I know House of Dragons did very well. There's a whole Game of Thrones folks over there, and there are a lot of folks who don't even watch it. Walking Dead's still out there. I mean, like you could be on shows and stuff, and no one even knows who you are. You still walk the streets, and that's unless they're from that group, then they'll get you. So that's the deal. So hopefully that explains some of the, like I said, why I'm on here, and I add all this stuff this year. I was like, okay, I made a decision this year because at the beginning of this year, that COVID went around again and was getting everybody, and literally almost all my clients got it. And I was sitting at home going, I have to make money somehow. I got to do something. I mean, I got to do something. And what can I do from home? I was like, I have this platform online, and I was not using it to its fullest potential. I was not. And when I started focusing really on this platform, I'm seeing it grow it's grown by leaps and bounds because I'm really putting into it. It's like, okay, what can I give the people? What can I give you guys? What do you want? I always ask you guys all the time, like, what do you want to see? What's going on? We test things. And I just said, put music out, put books out, do this. And then Flo was like, you should do Patreon. You have all this extra stuff. So I'm very happy with my Patreon subscribers. I have new content coming out almost every day. And they told me about Buy Me a Coffee. I was like, Buy Me a Coffee. And that's been very successful for me too. Buy Me a Coffee. I'm like, let's do that one. That goes to the bottom line also. And then it was like, then I got enough people on, and that's what you said. That's why. So whenever I tell you to like the show, hit the like button or share, whatever, because it helps the algorithm, and the algorithm gets me more subscribers. And the more, and it's like on YouTube, especially for all content creators know this, on YouTube, every time you pass a certain level, you get more privileges. They made it really hard. Back in the old days, it was a little easier, but now they make you work for it, folks. They really make you work for it. So I was like, okay. I now passed, once I passed 3,000, suddenly all these things opened up. Like you pass 100, you get something. You pass 1,000, you get something. I think now 5,000, I think it's the next level. I'm not sure. I look at that. But I'm heading towards 3,100 right now. I'm really close. I'm looking at a few at 3,100. So I'm getting, but so it's like, once I got past 3,000, then I unlocked the super chats and super things and this, and it's really interesting. It's like suddenly I was like, oh, now I can actually, so now you see me going super chats, and you guys have been really wonderful that I've been getting super chats when I come on, and wonderful. And then the Keisha, of course, is the one who was like, there was like, give me your cash app. And I've seen folks have it on there or Venmos or whatever. I never paid much attention. I put out there, and Keisha gave, and that was great. Thank you so much. But other people gave too. The other day, man, I told you the other day, I was like, who's gonna buy me lunch? Like I was kind of half joking. Like today, I was like, who's gonna buy me lunch today? I was like half joking. And 2 people bought me lunch. They sent me cash app. I was going to buy lunch. I'm going to order lunch and get it. I was like, oh my God. I was kind of kidding, but that's great. And I took pictures of the lunch and I said, thank you and stuff. So it's kind of like, so I'm learning. This is why I asked you for my wish list the other day. So now people are looking at my wish list. I mean, Amazon wish list. I know some folks did that too, but I never. So I'm like, I'm learning that if I give, this is a great thing. People give people what they want. They respond in kind a lot of times, and if they see value in your work, they'll give you something. And I think so that's good. So now I'm able to do this. I'm able to I was going to pay some bills this month with some of the super chats last month you guys gave me, and so that was great. I'm able to make up for some of the money that I'm not making with the organizing anymore, and I'm working on that right now. I did a couple of speaking engagements. I made some money from that. I'm working on a book. I want to release to make some money off it. So I'm working on getting money everywhere, of course. And I'm still in the organizing world. I'm still working on that. But in the meantime, this is my main source. So I'm trying to make this happen. And so this is really interesting. This is very interesting. And some of you guys have given me food for thought. And some of you guys give me suggestions. And I'm like, I listen to everything. I don't have a big ego, like, don't tell me what to do. I'm always like, well, what was that suggestion again? Some of you guys know more stuff than I do out there. I'm kind of still, even though I've been in this business 15 years, I'm still newer to the online world stuff. And I follow some people who just they're pros at this. They're just out there and it's like, and thanks for this and thanks for that, and here's my subscription service, and they're really good at it. I'm still kind of learning how this all works. And so it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's been eye-opening. But this month was the first month I started seeing actual returns. People bought my merchandise last month. People gave me super chats last month. I mean, they literally people to buy me coffee. It's like I'm literally seeing the difference, and I'm curious to see again. I'll see it again coming in September. It's very interesting. I love it. I mean, it's just like, and I'm also able to help other people. And so I have some other projects that I'm working on getting some kind of money from, so that I can actually pay people to help me out, get more content to you guys. I'm trying to work on all that, So, well, thank you. I appreciate it. I am fully who I am, whether people like it or not. I am James Lott Jr., wherever that is. And I think that, you guys, see, the audience isn't dumb. You guys aren't dumb. You guys know when someone's being phony. You know when someone's being fake. You know when someone's just being hosty and like, hi, oh my God, like, hello. Like, you guys get it. I never misjudge the audience. The audience knows. I know too. I'm an audience person. I know when I see somebody, if they're cool or not. I can say, okay, I like them. They're good. I'll support them. There's people I support too. Give a little money to too. I mean, I pass it on. Someone buys me a coffee, called coffees. I have bought Flobo some coffees or Caesar. I mean, I pass it along, I share their stuff. For me, always share my friend's stuff. Tony, I share his stuff. It's very important. You pass it along. We're a village. But I've always been, I came into this business older. I came into this business, at 46? And I was like, I can't compete with the younger people. There's nothing I compete with them. They're all hotsy-totsy and whatever. That's not me. But I do have personality. So I said, I'm going to show her, and I do know stuff. I'm not a dummy either. I know some stuff. If I can talk to the audience and get them involved in something I'm involved in, then we're good. In fact, that 14 people are watching this podcast, and for me, it's 9:30 in the morning. I'm like, thank you. I have friends who can't even get 14 people to watch them at all. They can't get, and they can't get a watch. They can't get. I've been on their lives, and they're good lives. They're good topics, good personalities, and they can't even get 14 people live. So I am grateful to you guys so much for coming on. Ethel, yes, I did watch it, and I went off on people because Ethel, I don't know what you've seen online. People are going off on her, and she even clapped back also because they were going off on Courtney Hope. And they were going off on Diamond White. And I was like, come on. And I'm sorry. I love Diamond. And I was like, nope, you guys are not going to do this. And when she clapped back, I retweeted her thing and said, you're a light. She has bipolar disorder. She's working out her medications, which happens. And so she was a little off, she said on the interview, because her medication was a little off. They were nasty. She's trying to figure it out, folks. She's 23, 24 years old. Trying to figure it out. And I'm just like, people are they just don't care anymore. There's no compassion, no care, none, just none. None. They don't care anymore. It's just, we're going to talk shit because we can talk shit, and that's it. It's like, and I'm sorry. I will always support my Black women. I don't care. You yell, if you can talk nasty to a young Black girl, I'm not supporting any of my friends, but if you guys are messing with, I can't help it. I'm a big Black man, Black father. You will not be talking to her that way if I can say something about it. But I also so Casey, okay, this stream, yeah, his does freeze a lot. But I love Casey. That's my buddy. I love Casey. But here's the thing. So I also defended Courtney Hope. We've had Courtney Hope on our show. I love Courtney. She's a nice person. They're going, and there's this one chick who's just after her, who thinks YNR has gone downhill because of her. Really? YNR got some issues, ain't because of Sally Spectra. I mean, like, come on. But I defended her too, and she had to clap back also. They're trying to say she looks like a man. That's such an insult in so many levels. It's not even funny. And the chick doesn't even care. Whoever said it, she don't give a shit. She don't care at all. They say shit. Their name is on there. Fake picture. They don't care. They don't care. They want the hurt. So I support Cynthia Watro. Support Courtney Hope. I support Krista Allen. I support Diamond White. All of them. Kevin Kelly Lang. Right, Ethel. YNR has issues. It ain't because of Sally Spectrum, folks. That's the least of what. She's probably one of the better parts of the show. Like this. Come on, folks. Thank you, Rook. Exactly. I'm like, she's not the problem. She's not the problem. People, come on. But this one chick and a few of her supporters think that if you get Courtney Hope off the show, then they'll be better. I'm like, Nikisha, you're always wonderful to me. Thank you. You were always wonderful to me. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I think it was yours. I forgot. You gave me cash. You gave me money for lunch. I forgot what I bought that day. Were you the Del Taco? I can't remember. No, the Del Taco was them. But I bought something. You got me something really good that day. Yeah, we have Sheila. It's on my Waterme Spotlight with Courtney Hope. Yeah, we've had her. She's on there. She's on there. It's a fun interview too. It's a fun interview. Hi, Shelly. How are you, girl? Courtney Hope and Don White are beautiful. They're beautiful. I mean, they're beautiful. I mean, they're beautiful. I see. Once again, Rook and I are actually agreeing on something. Yes, I agree with that. But no, I think I think COVID. It's always been bad, right? Online's always been bad. It's always been a toxic place. But I think with COVID, the elections, and you guys can agree or not agree with me, I think a lot of things have made the world worse online. And I think people aren't happy. Hey, I'm not happy all the time. I'm not sure I'm not happy half the time. I think with monkeypox and COVID and gas prices and food prices, and you can't get a job, or you don't want that job over there. Trying to live in a house that you're paying $3,000 a month for a 1-bedroom here in LA. It's tough. And I think it makes everybody irritable. I mean, it's joking. If everybody was having sex, would be great. But you know what I mean? Like it's I think everyone the energy is just kind of like it's hot everywhere, or it's flooding in some places. Like it's like I feel like everyone is kind of on this level of being upset. And so you go online and you find out your frustrations. Online is where you get a chance to control yourself, kind of control things. That's what online is, right? You get a chance to say whatever you want. It's your page, which I agree, it's your page. You say whatever you want. That's your one place you can do whatever, and you can find people who are like you, and you can connect. And then it's like, but it's like I feel like it's happening every fandom, all the corners of the online globe, Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, Twitter. Instagram not so much, but Twitter, it's getting bad everywhere. And it's crazy. So that's kind of I think in general, that's what's happened. And so the soaps themselves, I don't know if they're any worse or better than they were before. Not really. So as you know, you guys all know this. If anybody who's watched soaps for a long time, soaps go up and down all the time. They go up and down. I remember Days of Our Lives was unwatchable a few years ago for a while. I remember Young and the Restless was unwatchable, like really unwatchable for a while. Then there's times where it's like every day. For a while, General Hospital, I was watching it every day. I was excited. And then it was like, I mean, it's have a good day, Kirsten. Thank you. I just think that I don't know if it's any. I don't know if the online. I don't know if the soaps are any worse. It's just that now everybody's upset, so they can say a lot more. Poverty, as I said. In LA, I'm very fortunate that I own a house. We've had it in our family for years. That I inherited it, and that my mortgage is low. My friends hate me because my mortgage is super low. They're paying for 1-bedroom apartments and $3,000, $5,000 a month. That's crazy. Then you have to have a car. Then you have to buy gas. That's $6 an hour, $6 here, and then meat. I went to the store today and cereal $10. You guys, cereal, not the organic kind. I'm talking like Fruity Pebbles, is $10. I was like, what? Bread $5, bacon $10. Like, what? My bacon was like $4.99. It's like it's crazy. You guys, it's like eat or be eaten out here. It's a lot. People are pissed. People are upset. So I'm just telling you, it is not easy out here. And so I try to have compassion for folks because I know it's not easy for everybody. But these people, it's tough. It's tough cookings out here. But I mean, none of us are happy all the time, right? But I just think it's not, well, like I said, Shelly online. I said I give the soaps. They work very hard every year. They put something together. They're trying to ruin your shows. Like they're trying to ruin your shows. But even if you don't like their choices, that's one thing. But attacking the actors does nothing. The actors are doing a job. That's all they're doing. They're saying the lines that are written for them. It's not their job to do nothing but do their job. They're not the writers. You get mad at the writers or whatever, and they do all that, but like, it's not, why you get mad at the actors? You get mad at the producers, you get mad at everybody else, but but you're gonna go off on the actors. Like, they're the hired hand. They're the last of everything. If you think about it, the hierarchy goes down. I did not watch today's video because I'm not a fan of Deidre Hall, so I didn't watch it. $10 for bacon. $10. I know. I was like Farmer John or some shit like that. I was like, what? I Leopardess, hello. Jacarius, hello. It's weird. It's weird. I don't get it. I finally found some ground meat for like $6.99. It was at my store, it was like 14. And I'm like, for ground meat? Ground meat? Like I said, and not even the good kind, not even the kind you like, it's not oily and shit. I'm talking like the regular old ass ground meat. It's gonna be $10.99, $11.99. Crazy. But back to some people still seeing food. Well, I believe it. In LA, we have smash and grabs. They're on the rise. They're going to 7-Elevens and smashing and grabbing. 7-Elevens. I'm like, what? It's just people are just like, I was like, eggs are expensive too. So I go to Costco. Costco has a big thing of like 36 eggs for like $3, something like that. I always get those. I don't know what kind of chickens they are, but in there. But I just think that it's you can't blame the actors for doing their job. You can even not like an actor's acting. That's fine too. But what is the point of yelling at them for that? And actor and writers have choices. We don't always, and I say, why make this a weirdo? That's a writer choice. I have no idea where they're going with this. They've chosen to write. I'm a writer myself. I would never want anybody to tell me how to write. They have rights to whatever they want, but we have a right, but the fans have rights to not like it. And again, discussing that's fine. Well, that's fine. But going off of the actor who plays it, well, I don't know why you're on here because you're horrible. I just again, they're a hired hand. They're just doing the job they're told to do. I would say actors and directors, they're just doing what they're told to do. The writers and producers and the network dictate story, not the actors. They're like, I think Kathy Kelly Lang. I'm like, she didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. She's playing a character named Brooke. After she leaves, she has a store in LA. I love her store, Ben Hart. She has a life. She has kids. I mean, like that's not. Krista Allen isn't Taylor. She's playing a girl played Taylor on there. You cannot like the character. You can even not like Krista Allen. Like the actors, like they get that part. You're not going to like every person in their performance. Michelle Stafford always talks about that. How they go, God, I hate the way Phyllis acts. Michelle Stafford's acting. She's like, that's fine. But attacking her family, attacking it just that's crossing the line. It's just crossing the line. I said, yeah, it's the Watchos. Or I said, for me, I know your family's in Sacramento. I'm like, that's just, you don't threaten me, my family. I mean, literally, I was ready to leave you guys. I was ready to quit everything. Because I can protect my family. I can't sit here and they didn't ask for any of this. I chose to be in a public eye. And I know that me talking about certain things may cause problems. I do race talks, I do everything. I know anything I say can cause a problem. But to threaten my family or it makes no sense to me. It got so bad I had nightmares. About it. Somebody attacking me. And it's like, that's not good. I'm already a black man in America trying to make sure I walk through the world okay and I get attacked. Just on that alone. And like the last thing I need is now crazed fans going off. That's just not, I don't need that either. Please. But it's I don't know. It's just I'm amazed at how vitriolic it has gotten. And again, we can have disagreements, we can not agree, you can not like somebody or like something. Nobody's saying that, but I think ever since the election, and everybody's taking sides, ever since COVID, everybody's taking sides, ever since everybody's taking sides. So now it's the sides now. There's no middle ground, there's no in between. It's I feel this way and that's it. You feel this way and that's it, and that's it. There's nothing in between. And there have been folks, like I said, I tell all the time, I'm not married to everything. I may feel one way one day. I know folks got mad at me because I was like, Jackie Harry's not the greatest actress on Days of Our Lives, blah, 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 blah. But I said she's a legend. I said she's a legend in daytime. She's a legend in comedy. But then I got attacked. Well, then 2 days later, I praised her on same show with Raven Bowens. They had some scenes. And I'm just like, but no one said nothing. It was crickets. So now I'm saying something positive about her. And I explained why I love the scenes. They're so funny. They're so realistic. I see a black mother and daughter. And nobody said, I said, again, I can have 2 opinions. I can have 5 opinions on the same thing. And it may change. I'm not one of those fanatical watchers. My mind can be changed on some things. I'm okay. Because after I watch the soap, I go about my life. I don't sit there and obsessing over anything. My life continues, and I go on business. But for some people, it is like their whole lives, and it's their objective to bring me down because I said an opinion. I'm like, you can totally disagree with me. I don't care. So I told me to go fuck myself online. I'm like, okay, if I could fuck myself, I would be talking to you people. I'd be fucking myself. But I'm like that. I'm like, that's just. I mean, that's completely. I'm like, sure, okay, you're okay. If that's how. Okay, you're pissed. Okay, sure. And I usually don't respond. I go, okay, whatever. And then they keep going. I'm like, no, you have your feeling about it. You don't like what I said. Okay. And there you go. Now I'm working on doing for my Patreon a private Zoom with fans who are on my Patreon. And that's any tier. Some said yes, they would love to do that. Because I just so I'll tell you this. So it's a strange thing because I've been on some fan events that I'm crazy. I've been on some fan events that they're horrible now. They're horrible. And I'm like, I don't want to waste my time setting up a Zoom call and you come on and start going off on me. That's not fun to me. Now, maybe I should offer a payment. Okay, $20 to sit with me for an hour. Then you can insult me all you want for $20. I mean, that's what I should do. I'll say, okay, you want to come on and attack me? Pay $20 and you can attack me as long as you want. I'll just take it. But yeah, I don't know. I do want to do more interactive stuff with you guys. I do. You guys are great. This group and a few others that come on all the time, these are fine. It's everybody. It's all the other crazies. That's what makes you scared. It's like I'd love to do like a little private live thing with you guys, and then we all talk and have questions. But I'm a poet, but cut back on it because I'm being a mom. Now my kids are older. I want to get back out there. You can take a look and let me know what you think. So Lakeisha, are you writing? You say you're writing poetry. Are you trying to do spoken word stuff, or are you trying to what's the question I'm going to ask you? Because I don't know if you know my music. I do spoken word. Lakeisha, go to if you have Spotify or Apple or whatever, type in James Law Jr. I have like 9 albums out. You'll see all my stuff. I take my spoken word and set it to music. So let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking I might do that, but I might charge. But I think I might do a Zoom with fans, but I might charge because I am somebody. And I'm thinking I've been thinking about doing that and just charging and saying, well, like $20. Let's say like 2 hours. You have 2 hours with me for $20. That's $10 an hour. That's fine. I'd be talking. That's way below my rate that I usually get. But I was like, for you guys, I was like maybe $20. And then do it, Michael Farron. Obviously, you're being funny. Fan mail. There's Candace. So if I did a private Zoom, 2 hours, talk about whatever you want, I would give you once you signed up, I would just give you whatever, and then it'd be $20. And then you can pay me however you want. You can do it through cashAPP or Venmo or Zelle, whatever. Well, you said you paid. Okay, that's one. Okay, I see people there. I might do that. Candace might have something new. Maybe have some special guests come on. Maybe Candace come through. Who knows, for a minute, or Tony Moore. I think it's fair. I think it's fair. I think it's $20 is a fair price. For me, I think so too. So I'm maybe I'll look into that. But now the question would be, should I do it on the weekend? So Candace, you weren't here making whatever. They want me to do a private Zoom with fans, which I've been thinking about doing anyway. I've been wanting to do that anyway. So the point would be, I'm thinking I would charge because I need to make money. So I'm like, this is I gotta make this is how I make money now. I explained to them earlier the whole thing about why I'm asking for money. But it was about Candace, it was about anything you do, a girl. You show up to opening of an envelope because if I asked you to come on, we can talk about you can talk about it. If I said it's about 80s TV shows, you'd come on. But it was about something you come on. Come on, Candace. I had you and Christina Sullivan talk about race for 2 episodes. So sure, act like if it's just about Sebs, I'll do it. No, bitch, you would do all of it. Because you like me, you like to talk. This is all do probably just about subs. Maybe get Walker on there. I don't know. But the whole point is you will talk about whatever you want. Whatever it would be fan driven, talk about whatever you want. I'm taking notes. Talk about whatever you want. It's either this, yeah, you like me to talk. What's or anything? Well, I am a celebrity. Some people, yes, I am. So some people, I am a celebrity. I said most famous, unfamous person in Hollywood. I know a lot of people. But the question would be, should I do it during the weekend or should I do it during the week? If I do it during the week, obviously, it has to be nighttime. Obviously. But I would want to do it so that people on the East Coast and over in Europe could come on too. So should I do it during the day on a week, like on a Saturday? Like, what if I said Saturday at noon? That's 3:00 East Coast. Who me? So you no, Candace, me. I don't think a week. They keep us thinking to weekend, but I'm thinking Saturday probably, right? Not Sunday, Saturday probably. So you guys are dictating. So I'm like thinking, I got no tourist places. I'm staying out all that stuff. I'm staying out all that stuff. I gotta stay out all that. I'm burnt out on all of that. Yeah, Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. I think Saturday would be better. I think Saturday's a nice day. People are kind of off. So we can drink, we have drinks. Yeah. I know, but the thing is, but again, I'm trying to think of the East Coast people because I know it's so late for some people. And on the West Coast, I think about what time is because the earliest I probably if I did on a weeknight, it would be what 5:00, 6:00, but that's 8, 9 o'clock East Coast time. So that's fine, but then going 2 hours into it, that's that's crazy. Yeah, Candace, your celebrity too, she said. ISA award winner, Candace Mack. Executive producer of ISA award winning show, Forever Day, Candace Mack. Well, Twitter just it's just gone bonkers. Everybody's liking my Eric Braid interview. I'm getting more stuff. Eric loved my interview. He sent me a message privately, then we posted it on his channel. So I'm getting all kinds of hits. Thank you. I want to publicly say thank you, Eric Braden, for supporting my career. Eric is always wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, and yes, and Leopardess, I share your artwork with my family. They're always like, oh my God. Somebody actually does artwork, fan artwork of me. I said, yes, I have a couple of folks who do fan artwork of me. Well, see, Sydney Time in Australia. So fan mail. Once we leave Europe, after we leave 8 hours, I'm like, what is what? And I have a lot of Australian fans. I love Australia. I don't know. I'm like, how would I do that? You guys are like 24 hours ahead of us or something like that. I'm in Los Angeles. I love my Australians. Shout out to Bone Beautiful Australia. I love that Instagram page. My friends in Australia, all the koalas who have chlamydia. I love them. Thank you. No, it's everyone's commenting. I'm like, and Eric said he loves talking to me. That was like our 5th time talking over the years. He is so just. Eric tells like it is, kids. Oh yeah, everybody loves Victor Newman. Who doesn't love Victor Newman? Come on. He's Victorious Newman. He's mad. And he just he laughs with me. That's what's so funny because I make him laugh. I say something, he just laughs. I love it. People say, James, you actually make Eric laugh. I said, Eric actually is really funny off camera. He really is a nice guy. He just has this persona because he doesn't suffer fools lightly. He doesn't suffer fools lightly, and that's how you should be, right? Nice to people, he loves doing his job. He loves his family. He posted about his grandkids, and when you come at him, he claps back. So I'm like, and that's right there. Thank you. That's how I live my life. That's how I live my life. Like, that's what it is. You come at him with some crazy bullshit, Eric Braeden breaks it down for you. He sure do. That's I think why we all like him, because he just does it. He's 81 years old and front burner storyline, kids. And he loves it. And he loves his son, Christian. He loves his granddaughters. He loves his wife. He loves being in America. He loves it here. He loves it. And he's been such a big support to me. The biggest stars on daytime TV is my friend. I still can't even get over that. I'm like, I mean, I can reach him if I want to talk to him. I can reach him. And that's just so crazy. Yes, I've seen this blooper reel, very funny. When they played it, I was invited to his 40th anniversary on YNR 2 years ago. Right before the pandemic hit, right before it was the last event I went to that everything shut down. But he gave me a personal invitation to come. And I was there with all the stars. Everybody, I saw Michelle and Maurice Bernard. I mean, everybody was there. Steve Burton was there. So not everybody. So I was there. So it was a lot of fun. It was amazing. It was amazing. So he personally invited me. I saw him, took pictures with him. They showed the blooper reel. They showed his other stuff. Everybody spoke really wonderful about him. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So he's amazing. I think we have a Zoom event coming. I got to give a name of it and put it together. I wrote down some notes you guys told me. I wrote down my notes. I think we have some coming. Maybe something in a couple of weeks. Because next Saturday I'll be in Sacramento, so it won't work. This Saturday might be too soon, right? If I did it this Saturday, or should I do it this? Should I try to do a Zoom this Saturday? Because I'm gonna be home. Should I try to do a Zoom this Saturday? Like Australia, if I did it at noon, what time would that be for you? Or 11 o'clock in the morning, what time would that be for you? I missed the Spencer, but I can't get to everything, Leopardus. I'm busy creating my own content. I hear stuff like, oh, I want to see that. I can't get to it all. I'm so busy doing my own stuff. I can't. I support everybody in doing their stuff, but I didn't get a chance to see it. I didn't get a chance to see it. So everybody's put out content, but I am looking forward to certain people's. Candace, we're waiting for Alan Locker and Robert Newman. I am waiting for that interview. I am very curious. Yes, because you're off this Saturday. Oh, yeah, Tuesday. Well, I guess today's Tuesday. That's not too far-fetched. Let me see. I'll think about it. I will think about it. I will seriously think about it. But Sugar, no, it's a fan mail. You're the one in Australia. So I just want to see. I guess this weekend's the first. We will have money this weekend and get paid this weekend. So this could be a good time to do it, right? Yeah, I know. Blooper reels are hilarious. Yeah, 1 week. No, I was thinking. That's what I was thinking too. 1 week notice. But the next time I could possibly do it would be the 15th. Let me look at my planner. Let me look. It will be the 17th. So I can either do it. Well, we're still figuring it out. It could be this weekend around noon my time, or I could do it the 17th of September. Maybe I went to the 17th. Maybe that's what I should do. Get people really promote, come up with a cute flyer, really promote it. Maybe that's what I'll do. But like, you should tell me if you're not off on the 17th. Tell me. I want you there. What's 5 a.m.? Dang. Okay. So if I did at 3, it would be, if I did it at 3 p.m. at 6. Oh, if I did it at 3 p.m., that would be 8 a.m. Yeah, I'm waiting to see. I'm seeing what the fans saying here first. I'm kind of seeing what they say. Now, for one-on-one Zooms, I charge like I do have a thing on my Patreon. If you join my Patreon, you get, if you join the $10 or $20 tier, $10 you give me for a half hour, $20 you give me for an hour. We can make drinks, I get some food. And that's the thing. I think the 17th might be it. But I want to hear what Nikisha says. I want to make sure she could come. So Shakira's saying 17th. Okay. Well, is that you have question marks in there? Is that a 17th? Like, that's crazy. Or 17th? I want that better. I can't tell with the question marks and the exclamation points. So there was 17th. It sounds like. But actually, let me say this. I would charge $50. I would charge almost what I would charge as a life coach. I charge $75 an hour as a life coach, but I wouldn't charge that much because I'm not life coaching you. So I would say about $50. I would charge for, if you want a one-on-one Zoom with me, about $50. You know, so that week, okay. It sounds like folks are saying they want it. It's crazy. So 17th, no? Is that what you're saying? I'm trying to understand what's going on. I'm old. You gotta explain to me like a 5-year-old. I guess I could do 2 of them. I could do one, try one this weekend and try one on the 17th. Okay. So I mean, yeah, but that's true, Nikki. So if I do more of these, if I do a bunch of these, yeah, you can catch. You know, I mean, you'll get one. Because if this is successful, I'll do this for a while. People want to come on, and yes, just got paid. So maybe I'll do 2 of them, and maybe I'll do 2 of them. Maybe I'll do the 3rd and the 17th, and then you got the folks who come on the 3rd, and most come on the 17th. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure it out, Shakira. I was trying to figure out what's going on. I know that's like 3 weeks from now. I know that's a while, but I'm saying for me, the 10th I can't do because I'll be in Sacramento with my kids. So both. Okay, so I think I might do both then. I'll put out a flyer today, do that. So payments would have to, because it's Zoom. It's not this. You can't pay through here. It would have to be Venmo, cashAPP, I guess PayPal. I'll put all those on there. Those are the 3 I put on there. So those are the 3. I guess I'll put those 3 on there, and it'll be one of those things, I guess. If you have one of those. Oh, I think Venmo you have to ask for. Yes, Lebanese. No, seriously, you can. You can DM me. Yeah, you can. Yes, you're probably pay for it and stuff like. Seriously, you can. Lebanese. Go ahead. Yeah, please. I have no problem with that. And I think Venmo you have to become friends with me or something, or PayPal, whatever it is. But I guess I'll put those options out there, and and I'll just do Zelle too, and Zelle. I'll put it out there, and then what you would do is then you would send it to me. Yeah, so I do. So I'll do that, and then I'll know who you are, and then I will contact you and say, okay. Sometimes you can put in a memo line which day. If you're not able to, then I'll just ask you. I can find you guys on here. Just ask you, or you show up when you decide to show up. I'll say, okay, whoever shows up. So sometimes you can put little memos in there. If you can't, then you just show up, and then I'll just check you. I have a list. I have a whole list. This is so fun. It's exciting. See, look at this. This is totally exciting. I didn't even think about this. This is crazy. See what I'm doing? And so now I actually have to get off the phone. I'm talking to you guys on my phone. Get the phone. I have an interview at 11 o'clock. The one I told you I'm not ready for. I got to take a shower and put myself together because it's actually a business interview that I'm doing for Extra Connections. But see, you guys, I told you, I listened to you guys. I listened to you guys, and I'm like, this is this will be a good experiment to see what happens. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. I totally appreciate you. If you're in a hot area, please stay hydrated. Water, I know people don't like water. Water is good. Drink water. Drink water. Drink water. I know there's a soap Zoom pop-up. It's kind of crazy. And then if you're in a cold place, stay cool, stay warm. Wet place, stay dry. I love you guys, and have a good day today. I may come on later for daytime today. Later, who knows? We'll see. I have these interviews today, but we'll see what happens. But I love.